Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I figured we'd make another math video. I was thinking about something, and a lot of the fast editors in Fortnite, and I was like, I wonder if there's a mathematical way to prove how many edits you could do in Fortnite, or how many edits or clicks Fortnite can register per second, just so we can mathematically 100% prove if someone is or is not using a macro. Now, this isn't only just about macros. This is just about in general. A lot of people are claiming things that are just not possible. Now, my last math video was pretty clearly satire. At least I thought that it was pretty clear. Most of my exposing videos about Rift were satire. I mean, I still think he macros, but the videos are made to, more try and be funny or, comedic than actually, trying to ruin his career or anything like that. But of course, some people didn't see that. But this video that I'm making right now is completely 100% serious. So today we're going to talk about how many edits you can actually do in Fortnite based on human capabilities and math. The fastest ever recorded CPS is 400 clicks in 10 seconds using 3 fingers. If we divide that, we get 40 clicks per second. Now if we divide it by 3 to see how many times each finger clicked, we get 13.3. So 13.3 is the most clicks in 1 second and is the overall world record. This is with 1 finger, and a lot of Fortnite players claim to edit this fast, and I'm here to prove that they don't. To edit in Fortnite, you need 2 fingers to edit no matter what. You need 1 finger for enter edit and another finger for selecting the edit. Some people use an index finger button to edit or to enter the edit, and then they use a mouse click to select it. Other people use 2 fingers on their keyboard, but regardless, no matter who you are, you'll never be able to click 2 fingers as fast as you can click 1 finger. Trying to get that coordination is honestly not possible to match the single finger speed to multiple finger speed. It just doesn't work like that. You're clicking 1 finger, or jitter clicking 1 finger, will always be faster 100%. You can even try it. I know some people are gonna, go to the comments and be like, well, that's not true. I can click with 1 finger and 2 at the same speed. If that's true, prove it then. Let's see you go to a clicks per second speed test website, and then let's see how many times you can actually click. Let's talk about input delay. Currently, lots of Fortnite players claim to play on 0 ping in Fortnite since the ping number on their screen says that. But in reality, you can go to a website called cloudping.info to find your true ping. It'll likely be closer to what you see in the Fortnite menu when selecting your region, and Fortnite also relies solely on server-side responses to do anything, meaning that you'll need to get a server-side response to do anything in Fortnite, including and especially do edits. Now with NVIDIA graphics cards like a 1080 or a 2080 or anything like that, the minimum input delay for Fortnite specifically is 42 milliseconds, meaning that regardless of your ping, you're going to have to wait at least 42 milliseconds before you can do anything. And now that's just the graphics card. The CPU has 10 to 100 milliseconds of delay, but given that most Fortnite players have a really good CPU, we're just going to say 20 millisecond delay for now. You might be asking yourself also, why does CPU matter? Because CPU is sort of like the central hub for responses on your computer. Your keyboard and mouse responses all go through the CPU. If you're typing in a Google document or something like that, or a Microsoft Word file, it does use your CPU for every single keyboard and mouse response. Now in a game like Fortnite that is very, very CPU reliant, you can find that if you are in a very, crazy situation or a box fight or a build fight or something like that, your game might be lagging, your CPU might be at a very high percentage. That means that you're going to have a lot more input delay because your CPU is working much harder than it normally would. If you boot up your computer and start typing, it'll have a much faster response time. So that's why CPUs matter. GPUs are just for the game response, in case you guys were wondering about that too. Now we're just going to assume that every single Fortnite player is on at least 15 ping or so, given that to get 0 you will literally have to be connected straight to the actual physical server. So for now, we're going to say that the ultra minimum is around 15. because honestly, that's just how it is. Getting 0 ping in Fortnite is literally impossible unless you were to go to the place where they keep the servers and, you know, plug an Ethernet into your computer, and then you'd be at 0, but you'd still have the input delay like something from a keyboard. The average keyboard response time is about 5 to 20 milliseconds, so we're just going to settle on 10 for right now. And with all those delays put together that I've talked about with the GPU, CPU, keyboard, we haven't even talked about mouse or anything like that, but just what I've given so far is an 87 millisecond input delay at a minimum. Now, that might sound really high because you might be thinking, well, I'm on 0 ping and I'm very fast at editing. And you probably are. You know, you can edit very fast, but people don't seem to understand how milliseconds actually work. So anyways, the lowest input delay you could ever get in Fortnite is 87. Now, there are 1,000 milliseconds in a second, which please do not go crying in my comments saying there's 1,000,000 milliseconds in a second because it's called a millisecond. You guys are clearly, you know, not past 3rd grade or so where you learn about, you know, decimal places and how far over is a millisecond, but there are 1,000 milliseconds in 1 second, and with an 87 millisecond response time, we can just do some simple basic division and conclude that in Fortnite, the most times the game can pick up a response per second is 11.4. Now, this is with 1 finger, and it's assuming that we're living extremely close to the Fortnite server, and we have amazing internet. Add another finger, add anybody to your internet or Wi-Fi, add any extra open, you know, programs to your computer, a Chrome tab, Spotify, Discord, anything, your CPU is being used, there's going to be a little bit more delay, meaning that it's going to be less possible to click that many times. But saying the absolute minimum is 11.4. Now, of course, we have to add another finger because editing requires 2, and that number would likely tank down from 11.4 to around maybe 6.5 to 9 clicks per second at the very most. Now, this means that anyone pretty much who claims to edit more than 10 times a second is using a macro. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys me fully spamming, jitter clicking, vibrating my left index finger against the key. Now, my hand is in a position that lets me click even faster, something that I could never do in Fortnite. Literally, my other hand is just there, not doing anything. My right hand is not even on my mouse. My left hand, my only finger that's touching the keyboard, is the one spamming the jitter click. So assuming that people are going to be able to, you know, have movement in the game, or be building at the same time, or even clicking their other finger on, you know, their keyboard or their mouse, like I mentioned earlier, just not possible. It's just simply not true. Now, there it is, guys. There's all the proof. Straight mathematical proof. If you guys want to look up the NVIDIA input delay, they're currently working on a type of software that they're going to push out to the GTX and RTX graphics cards and stuff to try and make the input delay significantly lower. They're trying to push it from 40 to maybe about I think like 20 to 30 millisecond delay, so that will help a little bit, and I might have to remake this video when that does happen. But for now, guys, the absolute minimum, if you are living in Booga's basement, right next to the Fortnite server, getting what you think is 0 ping, on a computer where nothing is open, and you are only clicking 1 finger, you can get 11.4, no faster. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you guys enjoy the clip at the end of this video. This is going to show me jitter clicking like I already talked about. But yeah, that's essentially it. There's all the proof you need. If you guys want to Google these things, you totally can. It's all just public knowledge and basic math. I've done all the proving that I need to. I think I'm going to be done making macro videos because honestly, some people on YouTube are just so dumb. No matter what I do, some people will just never believe it. This is completely rock hard, solid, concrete, mathematical evidence. And if you guys don't believe this, just, I don't even know what to say. But whatever, this is all the proof you guys could ever need. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. Alright guys, so I figured I would do the ultimate jitter clicking test of essentially just vibrating my finger against the actual key. So we do have my spacebar taken off because I couldn't find a website that would test how many clicks per second I can do with just any random key, so it has to be the spacebar. I took the spacebar off because that could totally affect the speed, and I put the G button on there, so just an average button that I can spam click. Ignore the 93. That was one time when I set up a macro just to see how fast it could actually do a bunch of clicks. So this is going to be the legit spacebar test. And I'm just going to be jitter clicking it, and I want to see how many times I can click in 5 seconds. So here we go. So my score was 52. This is me literally vibrating my finger as fast as I can. That's just over 10 clicks per second. Now, I mean, imagine having to do that with, 2 fingers, one on a keyboard, one on a mouse. It's just not possible. So yeah, there you guys go. There's the proof of that. Remember, if you guys enjoyed the video, please do leave a like and subscribe.